What's up, YouTube? Sole Comparison here with another review video. Just showing you guys my 11s collection real quick. And today we'll be reviewing the Jordan 11 Space Jam, which we have right here, the authentic pair. We're gonna review it and show you the comparisons between this pair and the replica pair. And on top of that is the Pantones. So without further ado, let's get on with the review. So here we have both shoes, the Jordan 11 Space Jams. Both are size 10. Unlike the other videos, the Bread 11 and the Fear 4, these two boxes are exactly the same size, width and length. So the one on top is the legit pair. It was purchased from Footlcoker. Here's the sticker. So they're both the same size, like that. Everything about the box is the same. They're all the exact same. The printing on the front and the back, everything is the same. It looks lighter right here because the light's shining down here. But the only one difference that I can point out on the outside is the 23. For the authentic pair, the grooves are much deeper. The 23 grooves are much deeper than the replica pair. You don't really hear that sound. So that's the only difference between the two boxes. And let's get inside of the boxes. So when we take the shoes out, here's the authentic pair. The shoe is really easy to remove. So here's the top half. But for the replica pair, it's a little harder to take out. Yeah. So that's the replica pair. So if you can see inside here, it's really hard to see. But on the authentic pair, you can kind of see it. You see those grooves inside here? It's the 23. That 23 bleeds into the inside where it grooves. You can kind of see it. It's harder to tell, but you can kind of see it. But on the replica pair, you don't see anything. It's just completely flat. There's no grooves from the 23. So that's another giveaway. So now we have the boxes all figured out. Let's go inside. So here's the inside of the boxes, the authentic and the replica. They both come with the blue plastic cover that all the 11s come with. So let's take that out. That's one. And here's the other one. They're almost about the same, but there's a little color difference that can't really be shown on camera, but it's a really light difference. This one is more blue, where this one's a lighter blue. And the material is different as well. This one's a little more matte, whereas this one's a little more glossy. It's really hard to tell from a video, but you can kind of see the left side. This one is more blue than this one. So let's put that to the side. So here's the paper. Both about the same size. The paper here for the replica and the authentic. The paper wise, it's about the same. There's no difference. And from this angle, they both have yellowing. Both shoes are completely brand new, never worn. And next we will take them out of the boxes and do a review on them. So here are the shoes out of the box. Again, we have the authentic on this side and the replica here, take a quick look at it. The first biggest thing that throws this shoe off is, as you can see on the authentic pair, we have the third spacing Jumpman Jordan clearly visible, but on the replica pair it's kind of at the 3.5 spacing, almost to the 4th spacing. It's supposed to be on 1, 2, 3. It's supposed to be here. So maybe some people would put it a little lower, but once you tug the tongue to fit where it's supposed to be, like this, it goes on the 4th spacing. But if you tug the tongue here, I'm tugging on it, it stays at the 3rd spacing. That's number one giveaway. By the way, this pair is not the best fakes I've seen. I've seen better before, but this is the only ones I can get my hands on right now, so we have to work with that. So another big throw off is on eBay. There's a lot of people, majority of the Space Jams on eBay are fake because their pairs do not have this yellowing. If you see a white, completely white sole with none of this yellowing and the toe box is not kind of musky like this, like yellowed, that means the pair is fake no matter what. This pair has to come with some yellowing, as you can see here. But this pair does come with yellowing as well. But the yellowing on this, it looks much different than what it's supposed to look like. When a shoe yellows, it's because of age. But I think this shoe particularly, this fake, was yellowed did on purpose, not through aging. Because on a real pair, you can see the yellowing starts forming around the pods first, and then it spreads throughout the shoes. That's why it's more dark right here. It's a darker yellow. So it starts yellowing around the pods first. You can see it here as well. But on this pair, it almost looks like the whole thing is yellowed, and it's evenly yellowed. And another giveaway would be this pair over here. Sorry about that. It's not staying, but we'll let that be. So on this pair, you can see it's like burnt right here. So I think they manually tried to yellow this pair themselves to make it look authentic. That's why it's so dark right here. It looks like much darker than the rest of the shoe. Carbon fiber wise, here's the fake and here's the authentic replica. It's about the same, not too big of a difference. So there we have that, and let's put this to the side right here. So another difference is, it's hard to tell, but a 23 on the back here, when you feel it, it pops out more. It's more grooved. You can feel more texture when you run your finger through it. But on the authentic pair, the 23 is much more smooth. You don't feel it as much. Here's the Jumpman, authentic, and then the replica. It's almost the same. It's just this quality on the authentic pair is definitely made better than that pair. So that's the sole comparison and the third spacing. Last but not least, here's the last step of telling if they're real or fake. So right here we have our authentic pair, and if you can see, these two flaps right here point inward, but on the replica pair, these two flaps point outward like this. It's harder to see, but when you see it on this angle, you can see it comes out on both sides. It comes outwards, but on the authentic pair, it's pointed inwards. It doesn't come out like this. So that's, here you can compare kinda. It's more bent. The shoe trees inside the shoes, both of them are exactly the same. The insole, both are exactly the same with the blue Jumpman. It's hard to see with no lighting. But everything else on the shoe is the same besides those couple things that I named out. Let's go over it. It's the bending on the right here. The third spacing is off. The yellowing is off. But I've seen a fake where the yellowing was exactly the same. It was exactly third spacing. Everything else, the Jumpman, the 23 on the back, everything was the same besides this part. This part was still bent out. But I don't have that pair to review anymore, so this is what we're going to have to work with. So there's my Space Jam 11 review. If you like this video and want me to make more of them, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. And we'll see what next time we will see what we'll be reviewing next time, because I'm not sure yet until I get the pairs. Then I'll do the comparison for you guys. So again, we have Dead Stock Size 10, Space Jam 11 review. Thank you for watching, guys. Cut.